guys, welcome to Bar Z. My name's Stan, and today we've got more raffle stuff to show off. I'm going to bring the camera in and go through all this stuff. This is more stuff from our friends over at Shar's Tool, which is a huge contributor to Summer Bash. But before we get started today, I do need to mention one thing. There's a friend of ours, mine, probably yours too, named Jim Ballinger. You might know him as the Lincoln guy that comes and does, you know, all the training classes and stuff for Summer Bash. Now, I haven't confirmed with him one way or the other whether he's coming this year, and there's a reason for that. And something really bad happened to his family. His wife got in a car accident with two of their sons. Both of them were put in ICU. They're out. Good news, you know, everyone's back home. Everyone's recovering. But the insurance company is messing with them, as insurance companies will do. I know this from firsthand experience. They don't want to honor the claim on the car or on the medical, which the medical is huge. The cars can be replaced, but you know, it's just more of an inconvenience. But there's an issue. There's a GoFundMe started. If you've got your choice between spending money on my raffle or going and donating to Jim Ballinger's GoFundMe, I would rather you go over to Jim Ballinger's GoFundMe. There's a link below. There's a full description of what happened. There's even some pictures of the car, which are hard to look at. You know, keep the Ballinger family in your prayers, and we're sorry to hear that this happened to them. I just hate it when bad things happen to good people. So we started off our video on a kind of a down note, but do what you can. I appreciate you guys. Next up, in the last video I said, hey, I'm just getting started. I'm just now going to call my sponsors. These are all the ones that have responded so far. Like I said, I've got emails out and I'm still awaiting responses. Shar's, obviously. Lincoln Electric has responded in a positive fashion. Diamide Clamps, the power clamp people, they're coming back. Drill Hog, they're coming back, and then we always appreciate them. That's Mike over there at Drill Hog. The folks over at Anchor Lube are sending us samples for gift bags, so appreciate them. Evolvent Design, that's Andrew Prestridge. He's going to sponsor the swap meet again this year, so thank you to the folks over at Evolvent Design and Andrew. And ZT Fabrication, which is Paul Braniger up there at ZT Fab. Some know him for some awfully fine welding carts and other welding shop organizational accessories. Go check out all these guys on the web. Check them out on their Instagram. Go show them some love and say thank you for sponsoring an event that I couldn't bankroll if it was all up to me. There's no way I could do it without people like them and people like you. You know, all the people that buy the raffle tickets, all the people that pay to come into the bash. Everything you send me goes into the event. Well, we got some stickers in, and I had to replenish my Bar Z stickers. So we've got those for people. If you don't have a Bar Z sticker, just walk up to me during the bash and ask me. I'll be happy to send it to you. And these are going to go out with the raffle mail-out prizes. We got this year's event, Bash Pro Shop, nice and colorful. We're doing kind of a camo theme this year. So all the shirts and stuff you see in the Teespring campaign are all kind of natural colors. So it's kind of camo and natural looking. Now the other one is a limited supply. There's not many of these. These are the FOG stickers. That's just the opposite of an FNG. So these are 50 years and older. These only get given out to certain people. And if they walk up to me and tell me, hey man, I'm a effing old guy, that's your sticker there. And then by popular demand, I made CNC stickers. We got the CNC shirts and mugs on the Teespring campaign, but we never had any stickers. So I got a very few of those. Those are kind of limited to my CNC buddies when I want to poke fun at them. But there's a dual meaning there. But gotta love that. All right. So yeah, I got a few stickers in here at the last minute. Next up, the folks that do the catering here. I've got a new website and they're selling cookies. Those of you that have been here last year experienced the cookies firsthand. They literally got devoured. They put them out on a plate and it was just like Sherman through Atlanta. Rah! Just gone. Just people inhaling these things. And but there's a website called triplechipcookies.com. Even going to the website will make your mouth water. These things are awesome. He sent me a batch of them, after the fact, and they're just over the top good. They are doing a special. If you want to order them online, you can order them online. Discount code 15% off. Bash Pro Shop. It's so easy to say Bass Pro Shop, isn't it? But Bash Pro Shop. Thanks to the folks over at triplechipcookies.com for the discount code. Go check them out and get yourself some. Next up, we did t-shirts for this year. I don't have any samples, but go check them out. They're on my Summer Bash store. There were some complaints one year that I had selected a less expensive shirt, which was actually the cheapest shirt they had, and the silk screening goes right along with it. And they just said as soon as they washed it, the silk screening came off and stuff. So I went back to the higher grade t-shirts, which will have a higher grade silk screen on them. And I'm sorry to anyone that did experience that last year where they bought the cheap shirts and they started falling apart, or the silk screening started coming off. Teespring will make it right. If you file a complaint with them, they'll either give you your money back or give you a new shirt. But I don't get in the middle of that. I can't. So if you do have problems with anything you order off of my store, let me know, but also let the folks at Teespring know. Last up and down below is a link to this raffle. So there's going to be a bunch of links down in the description. Jim Ballinger's GoFundMe, first and foremost. My sponsors, triplechipcookies.com with 15% off discount code for Bash Pro Shop, a t-shirt link, and a raffle link, and a registration link too, if you want to register to come to Summer Bash. I've got emails out to all my creators. I've heard back from a few of them. So there's a few that are undecided right now, but there's a few that have definitely signed up and they're coming out. And we'll start writing their names on the board here for next episode, and we'll show you who's coming and who you can expect to meet here. I do want to mention Swap Meet. I've gotten a lot of emails for Swap Meet for people that wanted tables. Make sure you send an email. If you don't send an email, if you try to tell me verbally over, I don't know, Instagram, or send me a text or something, hey, I need a Swap Meet spot, you'll probably get forgotten. Send an email to summerbash@barzyindustrial.com and say I need a half a table or I need a full table. But our Swap Meet looks like it's going to be off the hook again this year. And I'll let you know a little secret. Tom Lipton ordered 2 tables. How's that? And everyone knows what his stuff's like. Dale Derry ordered 1 table. He's always got some pretty good stuff to fish through. I myself am going to have a half a table. Just from my recent visit over in Laverne. A few videos back, I went over there and visited a machine shop that was closing. And I picked up a few things that are kind of Swap Meet worthy, kind of small, and but there was some valuable stuff there. So I'm not going to tell you what it is, but I'll have a few good things on my table too. All right, let's cut it off here. We'll go through this stuff, and this is another wave of stuff from Shars. I still got more to get through, but this kind of filled up the table, so I thought I'd show you all this stuff, and then we'll go from there. Right. Okay, well, there's quite a bit of stuff here to go through. Some of it's redundant, some of it was in the first wave. The last one we had, I think we had 1 or 2 of the thread wires. We got more. We had 1, 2, 3 blocks in the last one. We had the threading handle. We had some of this stuff already in there. We had some of the gauges, but it's some of it's more of the same. Some of it's stuff you haven't seen yet. So let's get to it here. We got, and a lot of these are doubles because we're splitting it up between two raffles. So here's a double set of parallels. These are kind of thin. These are the 1/8 inch. They go from a 1/2 inch all the way up to like 2 5/8. So a nice set of parallels. These are V blocks. They got the large V and the small V on each side. So there's a pair of V blocks in a nice little case with the clamps. Another tapping handle, like I showed you in the last one. This is a really nice set. This is an internal threading bar and an external threading bar. These are both for right-hand threads. And what makes them right-hand thread is the actual. I can get those out. Oh, I can't get my fat fingers in there. There's a helix to these inserts. So the V cut on the tool is either going to be pitched left or pitched right based on whether it's a right-hand helix or a left-hand helix. These are both right-hand threaded. Angle gauges. I haven't seen these before. These go from 5 degrees all the way up to 90 degrees. These are kind of neat. I've never seen that set before. We got 2 flavors of radius gauge. These are decimals. These are fractionals. So kind of interesting. And then here's another fractional here, still folded up. Here's a genuine Starrett tap T-handle. Very nice unit. Big set of indicator tips. Those are nice. I didn't show you any of these last time. These are the Shars 1, 2, 3 blocks. And I wanted to show you this, mainly, because this is unheard of. Those holes will accept. That's just a plain old 3/8 bolt. And I don't know whether you can see what I'm doing. But there you go. That bolt just threaded right into there. So the cheap 1, 2, 3 blocks didn't used to have clearance holes for 3/8. Now they do. So what a wonderful thing. So now you can bolt them together with actual 3/8 bolts. You don't have to modify your brand new 3/8 or your brand new 1, 2, 3 blocks anymore. There's a nice 12-inch digital. It also should be mentioned, these are going in gift bags. That's an 8-inch stainless steel rule. Pretty nice, courtesy of Shars. So everyone that shows up to the bash is getting one of those. We've got 4 sets of calipers, digital calipers. 2 of them are the IP54, 2 of them are the IP67s. So 1 of each for each swap meet, or for each raffle. There's a genuine set of Michitoyo telescoping gauges. Super nice, really smooth. That's what I use. There's a pair of threading gauges. Those go from 4 to 40. Oh, excuse me, 4 to 42 TPI. Pair of Mighty Mags. These are super handy, and they've got the little. These things really got a lot of stick, and they got the little aluminum breaker there that actually will pop your. It's a little cam that pops it off of your what you're sticking it to. So that's needed sometimes because those things really stick. Here's a. This is an interesting one. It's got 2 needles. One reads metric, one reads imperial. So for those of you that can't make up your minds, what side of the fence you're on, that's your gauge. This is their regular shop grade gauge. It's a nice little drop gauge. Here's a little bit nicer one. You probably want to keep this over with your surface plate. This is genuine Michitoyo. It's one of the high-end ones. Very smooth, very nice. But metrology, keep it on with your surface plate. That goes out on the shop floor. Let that be that stay over in your milling machine or on your lathe or whatever. Starrett Wiggler, little Starrett set with the barbells and the pointers. Edge finders of all different sizes. These 2 look the same, but one's got a reduced shank. All right. So that's everything that's going in the raffle. I've still got more boxes to go through. I got a box over there I still got to get through. I got a box over there I got to finish getting through, and still got another box out in the truck I got to get through. But this filled up another table, so I thought I'd shoot another video on this. Okay guys, well that's it. I wanted to get this raffle stuff out so I can get this broken down, set up the next one. I needed to make some honorable mentions there in the beginning of the video. And like I say, we wish the best to Jim Ballinger and family. And get over there and donate if you can, all right? I appreciate you guys, and we'll see you on the next.